All right, what's going on? Happy springtime. We are doing a tutorial today because my last, I don't know, 6 videos have been up in the cold, dark office, and I want to be outside. It's like almost a nice day, but we're building a fence today, and we're building it in the front yard because it's super hot in the backyard, and there's no shade, and so we were trying to figure out how to do shade. We're gonna plant a tree. But I think that's gonna take a while to provide any shade. So we're gonna build a fence so our kids can play in the front yard without running into the street, getting hit by cars. So it's awesome. So basically the idea is we're gonna dig some holes. We're gonna put in some 4x4s. And then we're gonna use these thin little cedar pieces, lay them sideways like this, and we'll be good to go. And it only needs to be like 3 feet high because my baby is like this tall. So I just staked it off every 6 feet with these old dead branches I found in the yard. And so I'm gonna get digging, and we'll be good to go. So I'm digging every 6 feet because this board is 6 feet long. So I don't really have everything planned out yet, but we're just gonna go for it and see how it goes. We also built this cool fence shade thing for the dirt pile. This is kind of my test run to see if it's gonna work. So that's basically the idea. I just used 2x4s for that one though, because I'll probably tear it down once that's no longer a dirt pit, which is probably soon, maybe never. I don't know. How long do kids play in the dirt for? This is our road. As you can see, it's busy, so that's why we're building the fence. Safety first. All right, for digging these holes, I'm going down a little bit more than a foot because it's gonna be a 3-foot tall fence, and the pole is 4 feet long. You're supposed to put about 1/4 to 1/3 of the pole underground, so that means 1 foot of pole. It's loud out here. 1 foot of pole underground, and I'm just gonna cover it, surround it in rock. So I'm going a little bit around the pole and a little bit below the pole so I can pack it in nice and tight. I'm not using concrete because our dirt here is pretty clayey, and it says online if you have clayey soil, it's okay to not use concrete. But if you do use concrete, you want to go around the outside of the pole and not underneath the pole. Otherwise you make a cup and then your pole is sitting in water all the time. So concrete around the sides if you're doing concrete, or just do rock because then it drains and your poles won't rot out. So that's the plan. Digging some more holes. Note, I am using Leo's shovel on this one. He said it was cool if I used it. And it's perfect because it's little and it's long, so I can get way in there. Also I just couldn't find my shovel. So. Another quick note is you should always call before you dig so you don't hit like a gas line or a water line or an electricity line or a sewage line. So I called like 2 years ago and they sprayed everything. And I remember where it is, so it goes straight out from my water and then straight out from my gas, and so I'm not worried about blowing up my house while I'm digging. Only 2 more posts to go on this side. All right, that's it for digging. I'm gonna cut my 4x4s, get some rock, and then drop them in the hole. See how it goes. All right, welcome to my shed. Be careful where you step. It's Still haven't really cleaned it up since the bus conversion. So I got 8-foot 4x4s. I'm gonna cut them right in half, and then I'll have twice as many poles, which is awesome. So saving money. Yeah, I've got to do 6. I'm gonna do 6 today because I want to fill in those holes so nobody falls and dies on my property. I feel like that'd be a bummer. Okie dokie, got my wood cut and I marked it off how deep I want to bury it, and got my level. So we're gonna go sink these things. And my helpers are awake now, so rock and roll.
I'm coming to help.
You're coming to help? All right. Hey, Joey.
Joey, you're too small for me.
Or over here. Crouch. What are we doing?
I can't stand.
We're getting rocks so that we can pack it around the poles, make them nice and tight. And luckily, we have lots of rocks right here. You ready? Let's do it.
I tooted in that movie.
You started so strong, Leo. And all right, so what we're doing is we're laying the pole in the ground and we're getting it down a foot or a little more than a foot, and then I put some rock in and then I kind of wiggle it around, put some more rock in, put some dirt in, put some rock in, put some dirt in, level it, shake it, wiggle it, and then pack it down. And they all need to be 6 feet apart, but I'm doing a little bit less than 6 foot because I figure it's better to cut my boards a little bit than to not have long enough boards. So that's what we're doing, one hole at a time. All right, let's do it. All right, that's it. I still have the whole other side to do, but I won't bore you guys with that. I'll bring you back once all the posts are in, and then I'll show you how we're gonna do the slats and the gates. I don't know when it's gonna be, but for you, it's gonna be in like 1 second. For me, next time both the kids take a nap at the same time, so maybe 3-4 weeks. We're back. It's been a couple weeks. I had to redig a bunch of the holes because I moved some stuff around, and it's taken me a lot longer to finish this fence than I thought. But I'll just kind of walk you through what I did. The gates are done, the boards are up, the posts are dug, and I've got like 3 more to screw in real fast, and then we're done. Cheap and easy and fast, theoretically. I mean, yeah. Nothing actually goes as quick and easy as I think it is. But let me just show you what I've been doing. All right, for the gate, basically what I did is I just built a square and then a diagonal, and I screwed it all in, and got a hinge set from Home Depot with self-locking hinges and then a little latch. Pretty straightforward and simple gate. So basically what I did on the fence is I measured halfway across, and then I drew a crayon all the way down so I could get the fence boards to land right in the middle. All right, so for attaching these, I basically just lined it up on the left with the previous board. And then I just put a level on top and screwed it into the other side. So I use these little black screws because they're thin and I think they look cool. And yeah, just all the way down just to make sure it's level. It looks good all the way. And yeah, that's how I did it.
Oh, you got the cars.
Yeah, the cars are all in it.
Yeah. Get that car. That's over.
We also got these little solar powered, can't hear what I'm saying. Solar powered little toppers. Keep the pole from rotting out. Makes them look finished and nice. All right, that's basically it. The hardest part was getting all the poles in at the right depth and making sure everything was level, but it's basically just putting poles in the ground and then screwing wood to it. And I should have said this at the beginning, but I don't actually know what I'm doing. The whole point of this channel and my tutorials is to show you that a normal person with very little skill can do stuff. So that's a cheap, easy fence. It's gonna keep the babies away from the road. And also built a little flower stand thing so Joy can sell her flowers. If you have any questions about it, just leave me a comment. And I think that's it. We'll see you guys next time I build something or read something or, you know, go on an adventure. See you out there.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know, just people on the internet. Who are you talking to?
You. Watch this. Do that.
How does it work? Nice.
This opens like that.
Just opens like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Put the latch like that and this thing opens.
Looks good, bud.
And this goes like that. Opens and shuts. Now watch this. And do a crazy thing.
Can I come in?